Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Janelle and I post makeup videos twice a week on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. So if you absolutely love your makeup, make sure that you subscribe and join the family here in Makeup Land. For today, I'm going to be walking you through a nice cute makeup routine. I'm going to use the Nars foundation, the Soft Matte Complete. I'm going to use that as my foundation today. I also have this bad boy, which is the JUVIA'S Culture Palette, the Explorer. And these are the beautiful shades in the palette. This is such a beautiful palette. This is the first time that I'm using it, so hopefully it will perform. There are 30 eyeshadows in the palette for me to choose from. It is so pretty. I don't even know what I'm going to choose to do on my eyes today, but that is what we're going to be getting into for today's video. I'm going to start by doing my base. I love to do my base first. I love when I have a nice flawless base down. So I'm going to start by priming. I am going in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. It's a clear liquid like with a gel-like consistency. It has hyaluronic acid in it, which is good for the skin to put some moisture in the skin. It's a gripping primer, so it gets nice and tacky on the skin to grip the makeup. I wish you guys could feel my skin. It is so tacky, and that is what grips onto the foundation. For foundation, I'm going in with the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation in the shade Marquises. It comes in a squeezy tube, but I went in with what's the equivalent of like about 3 pumps of the foundation. I'm going to go in with a Real Technique sponge and just blend that foundation out. And I love to take my time and blend my foundation out just to make sure that we have even coverage on the face. And look at that coverage. That foundation is such a beautiful, soft, matte complexion. Foundation, sorry. It is matte, but it's not flat or cakey looking on the skin. And I absolutely love this. I'm going to do some concealing and highlighting of the face with the JUVIA'S I Am Magic Concealer in shade number 12. I like to highlight on the bridge of my nose as well. And a little bit on my chin. I'm going to let that concealer dry down and go in and contour my cheekbones. For my contour, I'm going in with the Milani Highlight Contour and Highlight Cream Liquid Duo. This one is in the shade 05 Dark Deep. I'm going to go around my forehead as well. And I am running out of this. I use this so much. I love this as a contour. And I am running out, so I need to top up. I'm going to go in with a BH Cosmetics number 3 brush and blend that contour out. Alright, so we're nicely blended out, nicely sculpted in the cheekbones. I'm going to switch to a clean sponge. This is a callus sponge and I'm going to use that to blend my concealer out. I like to start at my chin. Going in patting motions so I can control where that product goes. Starting on the outside of the outer eye, I'm just going to blend all the way around and then just come back and tackle the inner parts of the eye. Always making sure to look up when you're blending under your eye so you get right under your lower lash line. Liquids, creams are blended out. I'm going to set my concealer with another Juvia's Place product. I love Juvia's Place makeup. It is so good. That concealer is a nice full coverage concealer. It blends out so beautifully, so easy. It's not patchy or anything like that. And I absolutely love it. To set, I'm going in with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic setting powder in the shade Gobi. I highlighted down the bridge of my nose, so I'm just going to go in and set that area down as well. I'm going to set the rest of my face now with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Pressed Powder in 365 Nutmeg. Alright, so face is nice and set. We are going to go on to my favorite part, which is a bronzer. Another Juvia's Place bronzer. We're really overdoing it with the Juvia's Place today. This is the Juvia's Place bronzer in dark. And I'm going in with an Ashley Lee P04 brush. I'm going to use that same bronzer just to sculpt my nose out a little bit. And I went in with the lighter of the two shades from the bronzer. All right, so just let me do my eyebrows quickly. I'm just going to do them off camera to save some time and come back, and then we'll get into the eyeshadow look. All right, guys, so brows are done, and to prime my eyes today for the eyeshadow, I went in with the JUVIA'S Place Eye Primer in shade number 2. Again, this is what the Culture palette looks like. There are 30 eyeshadows. We have some mattes, we have some glitter shades, we have some foils. Yeah. So what am I going to do today? I'm thinking I have on a purple top and I have purple nails. So I'm going to do a purple eyeshadow look. So there's this nice, beautiful purple shade called XOXO. That shade right there. I'm going to start by laying that down in the crease. There's a little bit of kickback in the palette, but that doesn't bother me. That normally happens when the eyeshadows are very pigmented. This is such a pretty purple shade. It is not applying patchy or anything like that. I'm also going to run that on the outer edge of the eye. All right, and that purple shade is so beautiful. The right amount of intensity. I really like it. I'm going to dip into a pink shade just to blend those edges out. This one is called Calabari, and it is this pink shade at the bottom of the palette. And the brush I'm using is a Morphe M434 brush. I'm just going to go back in with that purple shade and re-intensify the crease. For my lid, there's this beautiful purple shimmer shade, like a foil shade. It's called Wolof right there. And I really hope that I'm pronouncing these names correctly, but I'm just going to work that all over the lid. Oh my God, look at how stunning that is. That is so pretty. Not a single bit of fallout. I'm going to go back in with the purple shade, just so that we have a smooth transition from the shimmer shade to the outer edge of the eye. I'm also going to run that purple shade along my lower lash line. Alright, and Isla is complete. This palette, oh my god, I love it. I cannot wait to do more looks with this palette. You have some, you know, oranges and browns on this side that you can work with. You have greens that are so pretty. Maybe next time I'll do a green look. You have your more pinky shades in the middle of the palette. The mattes blended out beautifully. That shimmer shade called Wolof is so pretty on the eye. Alright guys, so I popped a pair of wispy lashes on, nothing too overpowering or dramatic. I want to do something on the inner corner of the eye. So there's a nice gold shimmer shade in the palette called Shona. This shade right there, and I'm going to use that to highlight like the inner corner of the eye. Alright, I think that really opened up the eyes and gave the eyes a little bit more dimension. This palette is so good. I'm going to put a little bit of blush on. For blush, I'm going in with the Revlon Powder Blush in the shade Very Berry. And if it looks like a little bit like a lot of blush, by the time I spray my setting spray, that's going to sink in. But I do love a lot of blush. I'm just going to dip into my Maybelline Master Chrome and highlight my nose. I find I don't always go in with highlighter on my, on my cheekbones, but I always like to highlight down the bridge of my nose. I absolutely love the way how that looks. And isn't the eye look so pretty? I love it. I'm going to go in and set my face with the Morphe Continuous Satin Mist. I'm going to go in now on my Morphe M554 brush. This is the step that I always do to make sure that my under eyes are smooth and nice and matte. The Morphe M554 brush, which is like a paddle brush, I dip into my satin powder, shake off the excess, and just go in and let it do what it do. I'm going to work on my lips now, and you guys already know what pencil I'm using. If you've been around here for a while, you know that I love the NYX lip liner in Hot Cocoa. For lipstick, I'm going in with the LA Girl Flat Matte Velvet Lipstick in the shade called Hush. It's a nice light pink shade. Alright, that looks good. I'm going to go over the top with a NYX Butter Gloss. Let me see which one I'm going to use. I was going to use Strawberry Cheesecake, but I think that might be a little bit too pink. I'm going to go in with Tiramisu, if I can get it opened. Alright guys, and that is the makeup look all complete. Let me just say I absolutely love that Culture palette by JUVIA'S. I can't wait to play with that palette some more. So probably in my next video I'll do another look with that palette. But the eyes are absolutely stunning. Base is lovely. I love the blush that I chose to go along with the eyes. And the lipstick just ties in perfectly. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you like the makeup. Let me know if there's any products that I use that you use. Let me know if you're going to be getting the JUVIA'S Culture palette or any other products that I used in my makeup routine today. So until next time, have a fabulous week. Be fantastic wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.